Hi guys, it is me.
Good guys, your boy Wee.
And welcome back to Me and I.
Today is day 2 of the Me and I cruise. It's a sea day. We're headed to the Me and I YouTube forum, hosted by second annual YouTube forum. This year is hosted by Team Travels. So we're super excited, super anxious to see all the knowledge that we're gonna get from building with each other. So come along with us. This is gonna be day 2 of the Me and I cruise. Now I don't know how we're gonna split this up. This is gonna be a separate video from the YouTube, from the ethnic.
Why was I calling it the movie?
Right. Okay. So let's come with us to the YouTube phone. All right, we can have. Y'all ready for the YouTube forum? Y'all ready to learn something? Y'all ready to contribute to the YouTube forum? Okay.
Hey. We ready.
It's the second one.
Listen, round 2, let's
Let's
get
go.
it.
Round 2.
Y'all ready for YouTube forum? Yes. Y'all ready? You know what I'm saying? 50,000 subscribers, Catrins in the building, man. 50,000 of things, man.
60,000.
Get it right. Thank you, sis. Let them know.
Lisa, are you ready for YouTube forum?
I'm ready. Look,
Ready?
look,
You got
look,
her
look.
notes?
I stopped
Okay.
at my $10 sale here on the
Oh, I need to go
Carnival
get some.
Firenze. Did you tell your mom?
I told her, yeah.
Told her, okay.
She ran, as soon as she heard it, she
Got my
ran over there.
notes up. Okay, good.
We got Miss
Good morning.
Angel and Liam. Y'all ready for YouTube forum today? I know y'all not on
we
YouTube,
doing
but
good.
still.
I know.
Appreciate y'all for being here.
Look, I got my $10 purchase too.
Okay.
Trying to learn.
Okay. Cause you next, Liam. Join the YouTube family.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
If I can remember.
If I can remember everything. That's
and everything.
you in good hands with Team
The
Travels.
GoPro is in the room.
Huh?
We need the GoPro. He's got a GoPro in the
Oh.
room. But we gonna work it out.
Okay, we're gonna get together. Bill from Longstrong in the building. Team Reed setting up. Keith from YFC's in the building. All right, look at Team Reed. They had y'all on some of the music, man. She got laptop, she got the microphone, she got the music. Hey man, y'all don't play games with Team Reed. They come quick, but y'all make sure y'all book up for y'all corporate speaking,
Please.
corporate events, public speaking.
All of the above. Whatever
They
you
got
let
y'all
us know.
covered.
We
They
gonna
got
find a way to do it.
Y'all is behind the storm. The YouTube forum about to start. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Rest last night?
Not much.
You did good rest. Thank y'all for showing up. We appreciate y'all. This is our second annual Meet and I forum. Are y'all excited? We truly appreciate Team Reese for coming through Saturday.
Get up for Team Travels. But back to tonight.
But the best part. The best part. Go.
Free week. No, free week.
No, for you, because you trying to talk y'all.
Okay.
Go.
So, y'all, we are super excited to have y'all on this. We super honored and blessed to have Team Reach Travels sponsor this event. We got a lot of, probably some of the best creative minds on YouTube in this room tonight. And we just want to have this opportunity for us to come together, steel sharpen steel. Let's try to come up with a way that we can just take over YouTube to be the best content creators that we can. So feel free to engage, ask questions, offer your thoughts and opinions. You know, Team Reach Travels got a lot to offer to this concept. We got a lot of heavy hitters in here. We got people that have some amazing growth, dope content creators who put they all into what we do. I take content creating very seriously, so I love the opportunity to just pick y'all brains, and that's what the YouTube forum is about. So without further ado, coming to the stage is the one, the only Team Reach Travels.
Thank you very much. Let's give it up for me now. Aren't they the best hosts, y'all? They
Stop it. Okay, keep going.
If you were here,
Wait, hold on.
if you were here for the forum last year, then you know that you're in for a treat today. If you were not here last year, you're still in for a treat. we got some good things for you. One thing I do know, we are not YouTube experts. We ain't got our little degree. We don't know anything. We not there. But we know a little bit. But what we do know for sure is there is a lot of creativity in this room. There's a lot of knowledge in this room. There is a lot of people in here. We got years, probably decades of experience between everybody in this room. So we're going to all share today. We're going to all talk about some of the things that we deal with as creators. And we're going to have a conversation. We're here to help you have a conversation. Right, Ray?
Yep.
All right. So, I'll take it over.
One of the first things we want to do is kind of get your brain working. How we going to get your brain working? We want you to take that piece of paper and write down on that piece of paper what is your why for being a content creator. What is your exact purpose for being a content creator? I want you to think about it for a few minutes, and we're going to pick a couple people from the audience and have you to give just under a minute about why you are in content creation or why you are a content creator. About 31 seconds. All right, y'all ready? We good? Okay. Right, any volunteers first?
I'll volunteer.
All right. Hey, give it up to Kat.
Okay, so I have loved being able to help people save money and disassociate the word date with expensive. Also enjoy helping people think of unique date ideas, and as well we enjoy actually filming the content because we love having date night, so it's actually fun for us and not stressful.
I love it. Cool. That's good.
Thank
I saw
you so
y'all.
much.
They had a video this morning of them like doing their luggage together. I'm like, man, y'all make it look fun.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about
That's a
how.
whole nother story.
Okay, so.
Anybody else want to volunteer? We'll see. If I see you looking off to the left or right, I know you're the one I need to choose. Anybody? Come on, Bill.
Hey, with the old man. Okay. No, I started YouTube just for my family. Because, you know, I go on a lot of cruises and stuff like that, and the kids got older and got families, and we don't see each other as much. So I started for that reason. But when I started putting out videos, other people started watching the videos. And for me, it's more about teaching. So I love like teaching people how to cruise. Now, I'm not the best vlogger out there, but I'm working on it, and I'm learning from a lot of people in here and how to interact with the camera. I'm not a people person, so my reason I just want to teach and show people how to cruise, what to do, what to avoid, how to avoid mistakes, because I've been doing this a long time, and that's why.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Good job, Bill.
Thank you. All right, one more person. Anybody else? Okay, go ahead.
Well, I started because all of you made me. But the collaboration on YouTube is amazing. As many of you know, I did not know there was a community in YouTube. In any of the different niches, that there is a community. So I'm in quite a few of them: homestead and the cruising, and older folks just chit-chatting. But the collaboration and networking and just learning everything about everybody all the time. So yeah, that was my reason.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes.
Okay.
Not written down.
So I have a slightly different perspective. I think when we started, it was like more of a hobby that could be something else. But for me now, I work in like heavy corporate America, and you have to be a different person all the time. So YouTube provides me an opportunity to actually be myself. Thing one, and then thing two, it also provides that like flickering light, that glimmer that you can do something different than your 9 to 5 full time. So more so a business type perspective, in that thinking about it like a business and thinking about how can I replace this thing with this thing while also being 70% of my true authentic self. So
That makes perfect sense.
that's my why.
Absolutely.
And it's crazy you would say it like that, because thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. crazy that you would bring it forward like that, because the next thing we're going to talk about is your why being your passion. And so for me, passion in your content creation is so important because it makes you do the next thing. It makes you see the next thing. If you are a very broad thinker, it makes you think beyond today. It makes you think beyond tomorrow. So having passion about your content is ideal. So if your passion is cooking and having your seasoning and having anything like that, having that passion allows you to say, okay, so we did this, but how can we scale this? Or how can we make this even better? Or what can we offer that no one else is offering? How can we offer it where people will say, oh, we need to go to them all the time? So having that passion about your stuff, about your products, about your content creation is great. And you have to be the passionate person about it, because if you're not excited about your business, if you're not excited about your channel, if you're not excited about your content creation, who else is going to be excited about it? Why would somebody else be excited about purchasing your products if you like, well, yeah, this season's okay. You know, you just put a little bit here, a little bit there, then, you know, you'll probably get some good results. But when you come forth and go forward and say, you gotta add it just like this, you gotta put this much love on it, people like, oh, well, if I do that, and they look like that when they get done eating, then I know I got to go purchase it. But you got to have that kind of feeling. You guys have your date nights. You make people think like, I can do that. It's busy. The world is moving. Family is happening. But, you know, we got to take that time and take that moment to say, okay, we still got to date each other. We still got to love each other. We still got to care for each other. It's tough and it's difficult sometimes. But when you understand the date night helps, then you understand I can put that in my content, because people will say, well, if they can do it, I can do it. And, you know, I may not be living exactly like they are, meaning like family-wise or things like that, but I can still do it. I can still understand it. I can still pursue what I need to do because of your content. So you guys have a passion about your content. With Meet 9, when you guys are doing Sipping with Meet 9, when you guys are doing just your regular Meet 9 channel, it's not just a regular Meet 9 channel. It's not just Sipping with Meet 9. It's beyond that, because there are people out here that don't know. There are multiple African Americans that own different alcohol brands. I don't drink, but then y'all may be like, well, I never knew that happened. I never knew this person owned that. I never knew that person owned that. It makes people think that don't really think about it. Because everybody, when I say, she's like, this dude drinks for real, but when people go to the liquor store, they don't be like, I gotta find a black-owned brand. They just go for what they know, what they always been going for, what they always been drinking, but they don't know that maybe if I could drink Uncle Near's, or if I could drink this, or I could drink that, that's a different, it's supposed to be, it's a different taste, it's a different opportunity for me to see something else. So you guys bring it a different way that a whole lot of folks ain't bringing it. Like I said, people will say, well, y'all just gonna go to the liquor store and get this and get that. But you guys said, well, no, when you go, look for this brand. When you go, look for this particular product, because you're gonna love this product better than anything else you never had. So having the passion about your content creation is essential, because if you don't love it, who else gonna love it? So for those for the content creators who are here, what creative things have you all done to get rid of your blocks and your burnout? Because I know everybody, sometimes, some way, some point in time, they're like, you know what, I don't feel like doing this no more. They be sitting laying on the bed, riding around the car. You know, if you got kids, talking to the kids getting on your nerves, sometimes you go, I can't do this. This is not the day for me. So, anybody want to give any ideas, volunteering ideas of what they usually use for burnout, and just when you don't feel like doing it no more? Go ahead.
I got one.
Okay.
Everybody, I'm in war.
I got
No, seriously, me and me go through this, and people think that sometimes with us it's easy or whatever. But me and me go through this same conversation. It used to be nightly, but now it's like every 3 or 4 months, every other month, once a week, where we just feel like, man, is it even worth it anymore? Not because of just numbers or just because of money or just because of support, but we get burnt out a lot. Like, just, I don't know, it's kind of weird. We probably talked about this off camera, but it seems like, you know, it's the roller coaster, revolving door, up and down. We all seen it, and it gets frustrating. You hear the words, the negativity in the background. You hear the whispers and stuff, and it makes you want to give up. So for us personally, and maybe not be for everyone else, but we break the chain or come out of by talking to people. It's almost like we are on Alcohol Anonymous. No pun intended. I can call Joe and Chrissy and release, and the Sheltons and Keys and the Catrins and you know what I'm saying, D, what's her name? So with our family, like speaking, I got twin brother and everybody else, my mama and them. You late, mama. But for us, people outside of YouTube don't really understand what goes on. It's like we are our own little, like we are our own supercell. Like we got our own superpowers that don't nobody get, don't nobody understand. They just think y'all just vlogging and everything, blah, blah, blah. So for us, the best way that we seen, and Meet may have our own way, is to talk to people, like content creators, because only we can understand. Like plenty times, especially after the last Meeting Out Wars, and I won't get into conversation, but Duncan, was at the bar, the after party, and Duncan really had to set me straight because I was ready to give up after. Everybody thought the Meeting Out was super successful, and it was. But some things that happened, and Donovan, so shout out to my man Donovan. That's why you need someone to talk to, because Donovan like, bro, don't blah, 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 blah. And that kind of helped me take me down a little bit. So having that outlet for someone to talk to, I think is the best one, because everybody else like, you just tripping, it's YouTube, it ain't that serious. But it is for us who really take content creating seriously. Having someone to talk to, you know, just like someone that, you know, I ain't saying mental health, put this on that level, but mental health, you need to have that outlet, especially in the Black community. We don't talk to people. We all think that we keep it inside, and you know, you build all that stuff in. But sometimes when you're passionate about this, have somebody that you can talk to, that will listen, give you honest opinion, that give you honest advice. So yeah, if anybody needs someone to talk to, me and me always here. But find someone that you can talk to, that you can pour out, let it out, and then you can proceed. All right, I'm done.
The content creation thing, it will drive you crazy if you let it. Because like he said, the numbers don't look right. So me and Kiki, we always be like, we look at different channels and you be like, they got this kind of content. You be like, well, wait a minute, like we've been doing a whole lot.
Wrong here.
Wait, we work hard. What is it?
That comparison.
The comparison, right? And I think that's the biggest thing that kind of hinders us sometimes, because we look at everybody else, even though you shouldn't say, oh, well, this person is that person, then compare it to yourself, because you're different. You're built different. You're different, but it happens. But we have to try to work to get away from the comparison, because just because they do it or they do it that way doesn't mean it works for us. So we have to find that spot, that happy medium, where we know, okay, I can do it like this, and the people love what I'm doing. But you gotta have passion about it.
Anybody else have ideas of how to?
Yeah, go ahead.
My man Joe.
I can relate to everything Anwar said about having somebody to talk to, but I want to look at it from a different point of view. With us, you know, we're a family channel, so ways to avoid burnout is like prioritizing time. I know that sounds easier said than done, but we have had to get creative with finding ways to prioritize our time. And, you know, batch recording has helped us a lot. I know you guys sometimes see us put out like a series of videos and we batch record, so that's helped us out a lot. And being a family channel, it's hard to, you know, get everybody on the same page all the time. You know, we have five people in the family, so everyone kind of has to be on the same page when it comes to recording, just for quality of video and just for sanity purposes, I guess. But we try to prioritize our time as much as we can. Sometimes it's hard, with me working every day, Monday through Friday, 7 to 4, Christy being a stay-at-home mom, homeschooling the twins, sports with the twins, 2-year-old. So it's hard to prioritize time, but we try to make the most of it. We do a lot of recording on weekends. Weekdays, we really don't get much done, but prioritizing time has helped us, and batch recording has helped us a lot also.
Thank you very much. Thank you for that.
One thing I'll share real quick too, and Hagamar is here. One of the things that has really helped us is setting time outside of our house to talk talk to you, and we learned that from K1. Like, get outside of your house, because when I'm at home, everything's happening, right? This stuff got to be washed, stuff needs to be cleaned up. I'm distracted, I'm moving. If we can get time, and it's got to be time when like RJ in school or something, but if we can take time to just go to a coffee shop and sit for an hour, we can get so much done in that 1 hour sometimes that we can't like all day long at home because we trying to deal with life at home. But if we can set that time and focus it on this is what we need to get done, boom, 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 let's do it. Okay, we got a plan. Okay, we get back to life. So thank you, Kayla Mark, for that.
Thank you guys.
One thing I did, I started probably, what's this, 2024? So probably like 2021. For about 3 years I was working 12-hour midnights, 5 to 5. 5 p.m. to 5 a.m., 6 days a week. And you talking about burn, like by the time Saturday we get there, it would be crazy, and then sometimes we would have to go right back on Sunday. I get off 5 o'clock Saturday morning, get off on Sunday. But what I was used to listen to a bunch of podcasts, and I came up with this notebook. And so I was supposed to be working when I made this label at work, but I didn't. But I made this notebook, and in this notebook, it's all kind of stuff. And I don't just have this notebook. I got notebooks all over the house. I got 4 other ones in my book bag now. But what I found is having these allow me to write, and whatever thoughts I have, whatever aspirations I have, whatever business ideas I have, they're in here. They're in my other notebook. So if you don't, get your notebook, get you multiple notebooks. Get on get on some of these websites and just get you a bunch of notebooks and just have them all over the place. Have them in the car, have them at work, have them buried under the grass, wherever you got to put them at, but have you and put them somewhere. So if you got an idea, or if you need to just write whatever's in your head out to get it out, you have it there. That way you won't be just sitting around spinning in circles trying to figure out, well, how am I gonna do this? Because you ask my wife. My wife is a testimony to this, that my mind does like this 24 hours a day. And I'll be like, Kiki, I got another idea. And one day I heard her say, she was like, oh no, here we go again. But it happens. That's for me, it happens. I can see certain things, or I'll hear certain things, and I have an idea. Like I have an idea for a restaurant in my head, but it's just there. Those are the things that happen to me. So I found out that writing stuff down and having notebooks and journaling, you can look at it from that aspect too. Writing this stuff down, get it out. Even because there's sometimes you just don't have people to talk to. Because when you talk to folks, they gotta have the same heart you got about what you're talking about. Because you could tell somebody one thing, but if they don't believe like you believe or have that same passion for it, they'll be like, oh yeah, I hear you, but they're not really hearing you. So find you someone, if you're married or in your relationship, find your partner, but you find someone that helps you stay accountable, helps you stay grounded, helps you stay to do what you need to do. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in the middle of the road talking about what the world I do next. And it's real. Because you're trying to figure it out, but you don't know which way to go. And just like Anwar said, I'm the type of person, I'm here. If anybody need anything, just contact me, text message me, send whatever it is. If it's about business, if it's about life, if it's about, for me, I'm passionate about men. So if it's something as a man-wise you need to talk about, I'm here. Because we all go through the same thing. Everybody got an issue with somewhere, somehow. So I'm here if anybody ever needs to talk. Okay? Cool? All right. Anybody? Okay, go ahead.
I'll share what we do. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm in education. And since the pandemic, we've had to, all of us have our own YouTube channels outside of what you guys are familiar with. So, I have to record and upload content on a daily basis for the content that I teach. So, for every subject, that's a video every day, on top of trying to do YFC and manage it on all platforms, on top of being an admin, on top of working 12 hours a day. So it's a lot. So that burnout, it is very real in our house. So what we did this thing called a timeout. We defined a timeout. And a timeout is a 2-day rest period.
and we give ourselves permission to take that time out whenever it's necessary, but we had to define it, because you know if you stay low too long, yeah, you're gone.
They're gone.
So when we get to that point, because y'all know, those of you who are working as a couple, it's hard. So we bump heads quite a bit, and if we see, we about to kill each other, and it's getting. And so another reason for the timeout is, like you were talking about, the comparison thing. With timeout, we don't produce, nor do we watch. Because what we don't want to do is go in and look at somebody else and be like, man, this is trash. Y'all know we all do that. And yet they got this many views. No, we don't want to compare ourselves to anybody. We don't want to do anything. We take that 2-day rest just for a mental break to get ourselves back in the game, and then we're able to jump back in. So that's something that we do.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I have one last thing. One thing I did learn is something I call it the Sunday refresh. And you take the Sunday refresh, and what you do is figure out what your goals are for that week. On Sunday, if it's Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, or however you want to do it, take Sunday to prepare for your week coming up. Line your goals up, whatever the most difficult thing is to the easiest thing. Well, no, from the easiest thing to the most difficult. Whatever's easy, you can knock that out quick, because you know that's easy. That's easy. So the hardest stuff, you'll work on it towards the end of the week or however long it takes you to get there. But do that every Sunday. Plan out your week on Sundays so that way you know what your goals are. So if your goal this week is to get, the week coming up is to get 25 new subscribers, what do you need to do to get 25 new subscribers for that week? Figure it out on Sunday and work towards that goal every day as you get to, I mean, you take a break on Saturday, but take Monday through Friday and just knock it out. It may not, you don't have to take 8 hours to do it. Take 15 minutes here, 30 minutes there, however your schedule allows. Do that Sunday refresh like that, and you can go forward. And that'll help you too to plan out your weeks and get your weeks done. You won't be so burned out by the time Friday get there, because you've been able to knock it out already.
We do that too. Like, for example, we might say, we know we want to get a reel out every day this week. That means I need to sit down and come up with a concept for at least 7 reels, right? Because we want one every day. And I need to figure out how I'm going to put them out and how does the flow make sense. And I also want to drop a full length video. And do I have time to put that in my goals this week? That kind of stuff, as much as I can think of that and get it all together in my mind versus having to wake up every day and figure it out every day, I'm struggling, y'all. Struggle bus for me. I can't do it every day. I got to have it laid out. So, anything else on creative blocks, burnout?
Anybody got a question?
Give it up for Lenise, y'all.
Yes, Love at First Sight, Love at First Sight Media. I think one thing we kind of decided to do, mainly me, really, is just kind of take a step back and kind of collaborate with other businesses. One, using some of your transferable skills, like, okay, I'm having to work my 9 to 5 and trying to do this YouTube thing. What transferable skills do I have with YouTube that I can use outside of this to make money, so I don't have to work as much in my 9 to 5, so I have more time to create for us? And I think that's something I really tapped into this year. So that's one. And then two, like, ask your audience. Like, instead of just like chasing, oh, I think they want to see this next, ask these people, what do you want to see from us? That way you're not putting things out that no one's going to watch anyway. And I think that's something that's really, really important. Look at the content that you already have. Look in the comments. What did they say was funny? Oh man, that part where he did this or she did that. Make content based off that, because that's what people actually want to see, instead of like, oh, I'm just going to come up with all this stuff and throw spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Chances are there's something that you're sitting on that people already think is funny. And you don't have to work as hard. You can just focus on that one thing. But yeah, like I said, I think for us, we just kind of step back a little bit, try to scale in a way that, you know, has like I've been able to like grow a social media management company. Just using transferable skills. So everyone in here is a great editor. Everyone in here knows how to, you know, really use these skills to help other businesses. Because just how passionate you are, there's other businesses that need your skills. And you can turn it into 5-figure months. Just editing content and making stuff for other businesses. So, I don't know, just another little...
Good job.
Media, we follow it all, and I love what I see. I love seeing you get out there. She got the camera out there. She be shooting. I'm like, man, get it, girl. Get every dollar. I love it. So, and I'm glad you brought that up too, because that's actually the next thing we're going to talk about is audience growth. And so we talked about our why. So now we want to talk about using your why to reach your who. And understanding your audience is so important because, like you said, you'll be throwing spaghetti at the wall and nothing will stick sometimes. And you just wasted your time, you wasted your energy. What we've been doing more lately is using our community tab. We used to use it a lot just to share people out, and we still do that. But now we've been using it to just create polls all the time. And we can, and YouTube has made it easy where you can go into your community tab and you can schedule out a whole month of stuff in your community tab if you want to. We've been using that, and we found that we might get 100 and some people that interact. Now that's engagement for our channel, right? And it's also giving us information because we're asking stuff like, well, what's your favorite thing to do on a cruise? And what do you prefer out of your cruise ship? Like, I was travel related, so I was all travel related. Do you prefer cruising? Do you prefer land travel? That's all stuff that we're using to help understand what our audience wants to see. Because if 80% of the people said they don't care nothing about going to Africa or none of the other places we listed, they all want to see cruising. Guess what? If I put out an Africa vlog, ain't nobody gonna watch it. So that's what I'm saying. Find ways to use your community tab, your metrics. We use our metrics. Lord, my head be spinning sometimes, but I use my metrics. And Google, we also use Google a lot and just go and say, hey, we're building a Carnival Firenze, building a Carnival Firenze vlog. What are people asking about Carnival Firenze right now? Because if nobody's asking about C-Day brunch, guess what? We're not doing a C-Day brunch vlog.
Right.
We're going to go and put out what people are looking for to help us grow, to help people get to our content, the right people, right? The people that actually want to see us. And that's how we've been trying to just shift our mindset around what we do. So I want to ask you guys though, anybody else have any effective strategies that they've come up with in this space of how you engage with your audience, how you reach out to your audience, how you get information from them? The Catrins and the Griffins, you guys have had exponential growth here recently, right? Give it up for them. Give it up.
So, okay, I would say, like y'all were saying, I think number one is give the people what they want. Like, stop doing stuff that people don't want to see. Like, because that will help with burnout as well. And that's the only way to grow is to do what people actually want to see, they want to subscribe to, they want to interact with. Like, keep doing what they want to do. Even if it's not what you want to do, you have to kind of have a balance there. Because you do want to enjoy it, but if you're not giving them what you want, you're not going to enjoy it. So, you know, it's kind of a balance game. But also I would say, use new features. Anytime YouTube puts out a new feature, use it. It will help you grow substantially. And I know a big thing right now for them is shorts and vertical lives. So everybody in this room, if you're doing YouTube, you should be doing shorts and vertical lives. You're gonna grow substantially from that. Also, being consistent, that's a huge thing as well. YouTube will reward you for consistency. So whatever you're consistent in, keep being consistent in that. So if you're consistent in long form and you're really good at long form, then be consistent in that. If you're really good at shorts, well, everybody should be doing shorts, but if you can get out a short every day, then just stick to doing shorts. Don't worry about long form. That's what we did. We started seeing that our shorts were taking off, so we just focused on shorts. Okay, we'll worry about long form later. We're gonna keep growing right now, and then if that starts falling off, then we go to long form. But so whatever's working for you, keep doing that thing. Don't be so worried about I have to do long form, I have to do shorts, I have to do a live, I have to do. You don't have to do all that. Pick one thing that's working for you, keep doing it.
Thank you for summing it up really well. And what you're good at or what the folks want to see from you, even if it's that one little thing that you did one time, it's in your analytics and it will be just doing well for no reason. It's like, dang, I'm making something of a potato head video and I don't usually do that, but that one got like double what I usually get. And so the algorithm is telling you, hey, probably want to do more of this, but we just overlook it. We think of it as like, oh, that was a fluke. That was just that one thing I did that one time. But like you kind of lean into that if you see that something is doing well, if you see that the retention is high, And you know, people are like, you know, coming through, clicking on it, staying with it. That's over 70%. Then again, like, just try it again, replicate what's doing well, lean into it. If you're trying to grow, then shorts are how you get bunches and bunches of subscribers, and then you engage with your audience through the lives. If you just want to engage with your personal audience, then do it in a horizontal fashion. But if you want lots and lots of exposure, but you want to engage, like engaging exposure, then do it in a vertical format, because you will get your audience and tons of other audiences. And when you think about vertical long forms, even once you go in there and you start perusing around, it's like not a lot of competition right now. So also a really, really good way to engage and gain new people to your engagement.
That's to the, like, giving people what they're looking for and not worrying about, you know, long form, short form. We were doing long form videos like 2-3 times a week at one point, right? And we were just trying to just stay focused on, we gotta get a video out every other day. We gotta get a video out every other day. We started focusing more on shorts. We've done a short every day now for quite some time. Long form, we averaging like once every 3 weeks or something. Just 'cause I don't get the time no more to do it as much as I used to. I would like to, but we don't have the time as much. We never stop growing in that. And I anticipated, oh my God, we're gonna slow down, we're gonna lose momentum, like all of these things are gonna happen because I don't have the time to do this anymore. It never happened. It never happened. Because we continue to put shorts out. We continue using our community tab. We just found other ways to keep engaging with our audience. Even though we can't give them the full length videos that we like to right now, we just still found that way to engage, and it's working. So, anybody else on that topic?
I want to echo what the captain said about the shorts. Everything they said is true, very true about the shorts. Good way of gauging your audience and figuring out what they're looking for. Us and the captains, we kind of had a very similar path with growth through shorts. And it's all about giving the people what they want. But what I want to add to that is analytics. I know analytics can sound intimidating, getting in that YouTube studio and looking at the analytics. But you got to pay attention to the analytics, and there's channels out there to help you understand them, like Nick Nimmin. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Nick, but he can help you understand the analytics and what you need to look for. So definitely pay attention to that. It's been very helpful for us, and I think it's something everyone needs to look into.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Thank you. It can be intimidating. I mean, you pull those numbers sometimes, and it's like, what in the world am I looking at right now? But YouTube has it. They put them there for a reason. They want people coming back to your channel just like you want people coming back to your channel, because they want people to stay in your app and say they want to give you all the tools that you need to keep people coming back for your content. You also mentioned something about engaging with your audience through live stream. We were talking about Elisa. Elisa, you live stream like what, 3 times a week now? It's Elisa always live, y'all. But I love to see it.
People like the lives.
Yeah.
People like the lives. And I guess I like talking, so and do them. But yeah, I have definitely met or have gained subscribers from doing the lives. I think I need to do some more shorts, so thank you guys for the reminders on those. I do the long form vlogs, and then I will break those up into shorts. I like the suggestion about planning out the week, because I can't be creative like that. I'm on a daily to pump out new shorts, so that works for me. But the lives, yeah, I do. Well, every Monday I do the Monday mood check at 7 p.m. And I just was consistent with that, doing it every Monday, and it's exciting to see the growth. Keisha H was there from the beginning. She came in and started talking to me like, but I needed that little bit of encouragement to keep going and to try different things. And then so I started I was calling it a Saturday morning pop-up, just to see if I would meet different people, or catching folks who can't do it on a weekday, because that's hectic. And then Kiki came in, Anwar came in on a Saturday morning. I'm like, I didn't think anybody would be up at this hour. I am an early bird. And they were talking about how they were working on editing vlogs and, you know, just getting their Saturday started, and that was encouraging to me too. And I'm like, oh, all right, I could do that. So it was just a way to meet different people, encourage them maybe to come back and watch the vlog later. And yeah, just keep going. Just keep going. I gotta catch up.
Thank you, Alicia. I think it's just a great example of figuring out what your audience likes and what they want to see and doing that and giving it to them. And they notice. People notice when you're giving them the content that they want. I notice when I'm getting content that I want. When the people that I follow, when they shift something up and I see that something has changed, I'm noticing. People noticing you too. Don't think that you ever too big or too small that you're not noticeable. People are paying attention to the people that they follow on these social, and that's YouTube, that's Instagram, that's Facebook, whatever social media that you are part of. People are paying attention. Your audience is paying attention.
Well, here, take this. Can you pass those out here? Yeah. I got an idea. Don't worry.
You done switched something up on me, y'all. I don't know what it is.
So the next thing we want to talk about is monetization. You all here know about Team Reese Travels, but what you now see is everything about Team Reese Travels at this point. Only thing that's not working on that because we didn't realize until 3 days before we was ready to leave that the QR code is different from what we have going on now. So those are old business cards, but that's one way you can definitely get your name out there is having a business card. Have all your social media on your business card. Have the QR code. The QR code can go to, they have what's out there, it's called link in bio. You can do that, or if you have a link tree, and your link tree will have all of your information on it. So attach that attach the link tree to your QR code, and then bring everything up. Everybody can have everything. Another thing I have is, hold on. The other thing I have is this. Now, this may look like a blank business card, but this is a tap card that I made on my phone. And so the only thing I have to do, instead of me paying an arm and legs to the other companies doing it, I just did it myself. So then you just tap it on the phone, and again, it brings up everything about your business, about your channel, about the opportunities you have for people. And so that's one way to have monetization, because you want people to know who you are. People not gonna know who you are if you just walking around with a smile on your face and saying good morning, good afternoon. But if you have, and we learned this from Vietnam, you have your merch on, you have your t-shirts with your information on the front, and like we got t-shirts with our QR code on the back. And we had it to happen when we were on one of our last cruises. People was just walking up to us, scanning our backs, but then when they did that, they found out who Team Reese Travels was. So that's one of the ways that you can have monetization and help you. You can use your brand and be the brand. I heard a lady say, so how many people have at least 25 people in your phone right now that you can text or that's available for text message? How many of those 25 people know you got a channel? All 25? How many times have you texted them and told them, have you followed my channel? Do you know we're cooking with the characters? Do you know I'm Bill, I got a channel? Do you know I'm Meeting Eye? Take time out, go through your list. And you might not hear nothing from them. But take time out, go through your contact list and text the people about who you are. Because you might be on YouTube all day on Facebook, all day on Instagram, but who's gonna know if you don't tell them? Go through your contact list, send them a text message. You don't have to be a long dissertation, it ain't got to be 36 pages. Tell them who you are, tell them what you're all about, tell them to follow me on YouTube. That's all they gotta do. And it's either they gonna text you back done, or they might not text you back at all because they can't believe you ain't said nothing to them in 10 years. That's what you're gonna get. But it is what it is. But take that time out, go to your contact list, and text somebody about your YouTube channel. Text them about your business. But how are they gonna know about your business if you don't talk about it? And that goes back to your passion again. Talk about those things.
Let me add something to that.
Okay.
I'll just add to that, like, don't be disappointed too.
Yeah.
Everybody is not your audience. not everybody is gonna take it. Not everybody is gonna want to use it. Not everybody's gonna watch. You want people that gonna. You want organic viewers, but don't ever underestimate people. This happened last week. Now we don't focus on our local area as our audience because there's not a lot of people around us that are interested in it as much. What we notice is most of our audience is outside of Indiana, areas where it's closer to cruise ports where people cruise more frequently. I had an old high school friend walk up to me. I just ran into him at an event last week. Walk up to me and said, "I got a cruise coming up next week. I've been watching your videos every morning for the past 3 weeks. Y'all get me through my day. I'm planning my cruise. Y'all help me figure out how to do it." Never would have thought this dude was watching our stuff at all. Now, he said, "I wake up watching RJ cruise because I want to cruise like RJ." And you never know who's paying attention. You never know who's watching. More people are paying attention than we think sometimes. And I ain't gonna lie, it feels good, y'all. When somebody acknowledges this, what you have done is helping them, because now I'm walking in my why, right? I'm doing what I said I was gonna do for the reason I said I was gonna do it, and somebody is getting some benefit from it. That's a good feeling as a creator, y'all.
Absolutely.
So remember that feeling. Remember that as you continue to walk in your why, and just, somebody's paying attention and somebody needs what you have inside.
Thank you very much. And so, other ways of monetization opportunities, you got t-shirts, you have bags, phone cases. You can make custom playing cards if you want to. And you know what? This is the other thing you can do. Use your local businesses. Reach out to the Griffins. They have businesses where you can personalize stuff. Reach out to your local businesses, because then, and tell them and say, "You know what? I'm gonna order 26 t-shirts instead of 25. Can you hang one up?" Because people come into the shop and say, "Oh, well, who's Team Reese Travels, or who is this, or who is that?" Work with your local businesses in collaborations, and as you said too, work with collaborations. They need content. Now, when you do a contract for folk, don't do a verbal contract with them. Do not do a verbal contract with them, because people will say yes, and I will agree, and I'll do this, and I'll do that, and then they'll burn you. Because that happened to us, 3 weeks ago? We had went to this restaurant, and we was like, well, let's just do this video for them and give it to them for free. We put the stipulations in the email to get it for free. Next thing we know, they was posting it, and he tagged us, and he did nothing.
All we asked to do was tag them.
All we asked to do was tag them. 3 times they posted that video all over their social media. So Kiki finally had to go on Instagram and report them and say they're using our video unlawfully. Because, we didn't ask no money or nothing. So when you doing collaborations with people, make sure you have it written out. If it's not signed, which would be the more ideal way, make sure it's in the email. That way you can say, "Hey, you agreed, you said yes to this email, so you need to do what you said." But collaborate with people, do things like that. You can do affiliate marketing with companies. It's a lot of companies who want their brand out there. And because we have large platforms, because we have platforms where people watch, people will say, "Okay, well, they got that t-shirt from where? Or they got that glass from where?" So they'll go back. Use affiliate marketing to help monetize your business. Again, collaboration and partnerships, and the things with that, keep reaching out to them. You may have only sent one email. Well, one email ain't gonna work to one company, but if you want multiple companies, email 25 companies, email 50 companies, 100 companies, whatever it is, keep reaching out. Out of them 100, at least one person gonna say yes or maybe. But how you gonna get out of 100 when you only just email one person or you only contact one person? So reach out.
We only have about 10 minutes left, so
Okay.
make sure we have time for questions. So
All right, let's go.
open the floor up for any questions that people have, and then we got a couple giveaways we're gonna do, but we want to open the floor for anybody that has questions.
Yep.
Anything about anything that we talked about, anything we didn't talk about, any creator type questions you guys have. Right here, go ahead.
Just real quick, Kelvin, one half of Love at First Sight. If you do plan on hosting a venue somewhere, make sure you actually know who owns the venue. Because we had a situation where someone told us they didn't say they were the owner, but it was implied. So come time to book, they said, "Oh, the owner actually has a disagreement." We said, "Well, we thought you were the owner." and like, oh, actually, what would this? How did it frame?
We tried to host our speed dating event, so you know, trying to monetize outside of each platform. Yeah, and they, you know, talking, oh yeah, you know, it'll just be blessed. Like y'all don't have to worry about the venue, you know, you get your following, and then when it came time to it, they weren't the owner, and the owner was like, oh yeah, we need $600. We're like, we already sold the tickets, like we didn't factor that in. So yeah.
That's a good tip. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sorry, I just wanted, these are beautiful, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
I just wanted to offer to everyone now. Don't be telling your friends because I'm not going to give it to them for free. But if you guys want a business card design, just let us know, and then I'll do it for you guys for free. And then y'all can go get your cards wherever Canva has now, where you can order cards off of them, you know, Vistaprint, all those. So if you guys need design, and just send me what you guys want, and then I'll do it for you guys. Email us, see us after this. We got you.
Any other questions?
Anybody got any questions?
All right, you want to do some giveaways then? Keep thinking if you got questions.
Yeah, if you got questions, yeah, we want to do a giveaway. So there are first giveaway is going to be for the first person that was in the room. And the first person that was in the room outside of us was Alisa. So Alisa is going to get, that's a
T-shirt.
yes, Alisa, you're going to get a t-shirt, and guess who we're going to order a t-shirt from? The one on the V9. So we're going to order you guys, and we'll have it, we either order it today or somehow, and then we'll have it shipped to Alisa. So thank you for being, yes, a creative t-shirt. So
Content creator one.
Yeah, content creator t-shirt. So we'll get one and we'll get it sent to you. Now, in the room, there are 3 ducks. There are 3 ducks. Now, if you find a duck, wait, 2, no, wait. It's 3. We're going to figure it out. All right, we'll figure it out.
Oh, this is
So if you find, so we got one duck, 2 ducks, is 1 more. If you find 1 more, we got some prize. That's who get the next prize.
All right, so this is my favorite tool, y'all. It's a Bluetooth, what do you call it? Bluetooth tripod. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. There you go. All yours.
Right. So
Happy birthday,
we got a Bluetooth tripod out there. We got the creator's light. Did anybody find the 3rd duck? I know exactly where.
All right, y'all. That's all we got for today.
I got one more thing.
I'm sorry.
No. Here we go. No, anyways. So the one last thing we have is a 30-day challenge for you all as content creators. We've given you all the information. We've given you some of the tools to use. So take 30 days and create content every day. Try to make content every day for 30 days based off what we give you, and just post it. Gear it towards what your niche is, gear it towards what your channel is, and just work it. Work the system and don't let the system work you. We thank you all so much for this opportunity. We thank y'all for the opportunity to do this. We hope that we have made you all proud.
You have.
What we need to do. I need a gallon of water now because we've been talking so much. But thank you all so much. Anybody got any more questions? Yes, sir.
Just to add on to monetization, you never know who might offer you a job because they like you. We had somebody who subscribed to us, had no idea that they were in a certain company. And it was great for networking opportunities. So you might be looking for another job, and it might be somebody in your followers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So tell people what you're doing outside of YouTube. Like if you're good with your hands and stuff like that, start talking about that. They might offer you a role.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much for that information. All right, anybody else? All right, we're gonna roll out. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope that everything we give you has helped you and we can take you to the next level. All right, thank you.
The YouTube forum.
It was very, I enjoyed it. Yes, I enjoyed it.
It was eye-opening, and it was what I needed to hear. Just talking to great minds on how to build your business, even though everybody's different, but it's concepts that everybody can use.
Gotcha.
And it keeps you focused, man. I loved it.
Keisha H. What's your thoughts of the YouTube forum?
Oh, the YouTube forum is great. We have all these great content creators. The collaboration. This is another big collaboration event. And I thought it was awesome. Great information.
Liam, what's your thoughts on the YouTube forum?
My thoughts, it was great, and I think this is a really good idea, and it's nicely done.
All right, Kay, what's your thoughts on YouTube forum?
A great experience, great for networking. Good to see my friends. We're all doing well and catching up with one another, and I'm excited for the next one.
What would you like to see different on the YouTube forum? Since this is your second one, you ran it back to back.
What I'd like to see different? I don't have anything I would change.
Okay.
No, I really don't. It's good to see my friends. We're all just catching up and seeing our personal endeavors, talk about our personal growth on our platforms and outside. So we're all good.
Kay, what's your thoughts on YouTube forum?
It was amazing. Team Reese Travels killed it.
Didn't they?
Great information. It was lovely. Thank you guys. Thank you, Meet and I.
Thank y'all.
What's your thoughts on the YouTube forum?
It was great. Very informative. I'm gonna take what they say. And yeah, it was great.
This was great. Just being in the room with other content creators and learning from them. Sometimes you might think you know it all, but a lot of times you don't know it all. Right? There's always something to learn, so we definitely took a lot from this, and we hope whatever we said, people took from it also.
So, what's your thoughts? Y'all killed it.
Thank
The second YouTube forum.
Second YouTube forum.
What's your thoughts?
I am just so elated at the amount of just knowledge that was in this room. We got tips. We was up here hosting the forum, but we was getting tips too, and we was taking notes in our heads. So we gonna come back to it. I hope that people enjoy the gifts that we gave out. I hope that people enjoy everything that was shared, and we was happy to be here.
All right, guys. So the YouTube forum is ended. It's a huge success. Congratulations, major shout out to Team Reese Travels for such an amazing event.
They did a wonderful job.
A lot of information was given. A lot of people dropped jewels and tips that we left here. We're gonna leave here ready for this 30-day challenge, guys. So now we're about to go to take our group photo, but this is the end of the YouTube forum. So that's it. I hope y'all like this the second YouTube forum.
No, we hope you love this second YouTube forum.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, that beep, so you stay notified of dropping new content, guys. Subscribe to everybody that's in the room. You got Love at First Sight, you got Keisha H, you got me, you got Keeping Up the Griffins, All About the Jacksons, Alicia Vision Cruising, Warm Strong, Love at First Sight, Cooking with the Catrins, All About the Jacksons. Who else I mentioned in here? Who else in here? Alicia Vision Cruising. All right, we love y'all.
Love you guys.
Run it back, run it back. DJ, spin it back.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Okay, vocals. Happy birthday to you.
Thank y'all. That's special. Thank you.
Yes, sir.